What's going on, you guys? I'm, as always, Mr. Current Phone 2, and welcome everybody to my channel. Excuse me. And I'm going to give you guys your next review for the day. This is for Walt Disney's Christopher Robin. Let me see here. Let's see. Yeah, here it is, right here. Okay, so Christopher Robin was directed by Mark Forster. It stars Ewan McGregor, Haley Atwell, the legendary Jim Cummings, and Brad Garrett. And the idea for the movie is that let me see. Okay, Christopher Robin, you know the story. Christopher Robin is a friend of Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, Eeyore, Kanga, and all of them. And when he's a kid, he has to leave the 100-acre wood for to go to boarding school and stuff like that. And during moments of the film, during the first 15 minutes, I think, of the film, it's it becomes very dark, very sad for a Disney movie. And when we see Christopher Robin later on in his life, we see him as an adult, trying to trying to do what he needs to do at a job, trying to do whatever he can to make ends meet for him and his family and stuff like that. We see the idea of World War II in a Disney movie, of all things. And yeah. So, and then later on in the movie, things start becoming a little bit more comedic, and stuff like that, and which there was laughs in the film, and this movie, I guess people hated it, because I got a 71% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. I felt like this movie did what it needed to do. It set out to tell a good story. It set out to bring these characters to life, even though they were live action. And I believe that this film was, brought that old classic Winnie the Pooh back to what it needed to be, So I enjoyed the film. I disagree with people that say that the film was stupid. It wasn't stupid. It had pace issues. It had problems towards the end of the film. Even though the comedy was there, everything was there. It was heartwarming. There was a lot of stuff that this movie is, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I felt like when watching this, I felt like a kid again. I felt like how I was Every Saturday morning, watching Toon Disney at 7 years old, and just laughing my ass off every time Pooh and Tigger and every time they did something, and I loved this movie. I loved it. I thought that the film did really good and all that. Ewan McGregor tried his best with what they gave him. I kind of thought Haley Atwell's character was kind of off a little, but she did pretty good. Even though this movie had problems, even though people would probably disagree that the movie sucked, I gave it a 10 out of 10. This movie did really good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I started feeling like my 6-year-old self again when watching this film. Because I remember the first time I saw Winnie the Pooh was when I was about 4 or 5 years old. And I remember liking the old Winnie the Pooh movies from like the 40s or like the 50s. Even later on in life, when I was in like my teens, I still watched it. It was a good movie. I liked it. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And that's gonna be it for me. I'm Mr. Green 512, and I'll see you in the afterlife. Peace.